News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Welcome back. An FCC auction allocated more than $29 million to close the digital divide in Nevada. A total of more than 14,000 rural Nevada homes and small businesses will gain access to high-speed internet service for the first time through the Federal Communications Commission's Connect America Fund Phase 2 auction, the results of which were released today. In Nevada, the auction allocated more than $29 million in support to be distributed over the next 10 years to expand rural broadband service in unserved areas. 4 providers won support from the Connect America Fund to expand broadband in rural areas where absent this funding, this type of broadband expansion and ongoing service would not be economically feasible nationwide. The auction allocated nearly $1.5 billion in support to be distributed over the next 10 years for 103 providers to expand rural broadband service in unserved areas in 45 states. ComNet won the majority of the bids here in the state, winning in areas in Elko, Esmeralda, Eureka, Humboldt, Lander, Lyons, Mineral, Nye, Pershing, Washoe, and White Pine counties for a total of more than $23 million, followed by California Internet, which won in locations in Clark, Douglas, and Story County for a total of nearly $52 million. Valley Communications Association won the bid in areas in Clark and Nye County for a total of more than $400,000. And finally, LTD Broadband won the bid for locations in Clark County for a total of more than $44,000.
Well, Kim Johnson and Alicia Lewis have put together a couple events to honor and recognize September as Suicide Prevention Month.
So we're going into our 4th year of implementing the Signs of Suicide screening program within the Nye County School District. It's from 6th grade on up through 12th grade. It is an evidence-based program, and through the program we have a teacher training, a parent night where we're educating the parents about things that they can look out for, of course what the program entails. All the students throughout the school will watch a video called ACT, which teaches them how to acknowledge that there's something wrong with their peers, how to let them know that they care about them, and then of course to tell a trusted adult. That's about recognizing those signs and symptoms inside their peers. The second part of that is an actual screening tool that we use. It does require parent consent. We want to make sure that the kids can recognize those signs and symptoms and reach out to a trusted adult when there's concerns with themselves. In addition to that, it really does give us an opportunity to find out some kids that maybe just need a little bit more support. When the kids do the screening part, every student will meet with somebody to kind of do a little bit of a debriefing, talk about the screening instrument, and just engage in conversation. And sometimes through those conversations, we find things out about kids that maybe, like I said, they just need a little bit more support. They may not be suicidal, they may not be having signs of depression, but they definitely need to be on our radars throughout the schools, so therefore we are able to provide that for them.
Please contact me, Kim Johnson, Prevention and Wellness Director at Nye Communities Coalition, or
Alicia Lewis, social worker at Rosemary Clark Middle School, and my line there is 727-5546, extension 2121.
Now here's Teresa, our student news reporter from Pahrump Valley High School.
The Student News is brought to you by the Wolfenstein Construction Company, serving Pahrump since 1977, committed to providing the highest quality construction products and services.
Hi, I'm Teresa Castro, and this is your Student News. Would you like to walk for a cause? On September 15th at Petrick Park by the McCaw Arena, you can walk for suicide prevention. Registration is at 7:30 a.m. at the event, or in advance you can go to nvsuicideprevention.org. 8 a.m. is the opening ceremony, and 8:30 is when the walk begins, so come on by and help the cause. This Friday at Pahrump Valley High School, we have a varsity football game at 6:30. Trojans are facing Sunrise Mountain. Following the next day is homecoming. The dance begins at 7 p.m. If you need formal wear, go to the Trojan Trunk or Room 7 or the main office for more information. Time to get dressed. This is Teresa Castro, and this is your Student News 46.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's time to take a look outside through our Glenn Lerner weather cam at our current conditions. It's a sunny day outside, and it looks like the winds may be picking up. Michael Donahue is going to explain what we can expect in this week's forecast after the break.